Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Genesis Center. I'm so excited to be here for this special day. That's the excitement we love here in Northeast Calgary. You know what? When I first ran in 2017, I thought about all of the missed opportunities that we missed previously in our city. This was one that I was not going to miss, and so when I brought this notice of motion forward, and there's so many people who have really inspired me to make sure we could bring this forward, and that's the kids in our community. It's the high school students who used to play on the field over there. They said, hey, councillor, you're running. Why don't we have quality fields like other parts of the city? Why does Ernest Manning have a field, a nice turf field, but we don't at the Genesis Center? Why are these fields closed down half the time? So that got me thinking, and when we looked, we found that there's 78 fields in the city, high quality Class A and B fields, none in the northeast, east of the Deerfoot, impossible. So we brought this notice of motion forward, and I want to thank my council colleagues, Mayor Nancy, our fearless leader at City Council, Jeff Davison, who I see here today, who is a big supporter of this project, and everybody on our City Council, understanding the importance of equity and opportunity for all Calgarians. And you know what? For me to see Jean-Claude from Soccer Without Boundaries, who does an exceptional job, I don't know where Jean-Claude, his kids are probably playing on the field. This field is for those kids. So all those kids and all those kids who are going to grow up here in the future, to have that opportunity to be great leaders and sportsmen like Alfonso Davies. And when I wear this jersey, this is a gold medalist women's team's jersey. Wow. Yes. Congratulations to those ladies who won gold medals. All those females, women in our communities who want to play sports, particularly here in Northeast Calgary, this field is for you. This field, yes, this field is to give more of our community members an opportunity to play sports. I've coached kids soccer for so many years, and I know my daughter's here somewhere, a bunch of the girls are here with a number of clubs, and I know they're going to grow up playing at this field, and many of their dreams of being a national team member are going to be found from playing on fields like this. This project came about from the hard work of the Genesis Center. You know, Sherry, yes, Sherry, and her team deserves so much credit for when we first brought this idea forward. They said, bring it, we want it, we'll do it together. So they funded this project jointly with us. But this project, I'll tell you where it really began from the idea, but it really took off when our council supported it. But when I went to my good friend here, MLA Sabir, who's the minister of that time of Community and Social Services, he said to me, George, bring it. You bring this forward, I will find a way to make sure our government supports this. Give him a hand.
Good job, Irfan.
Irfan deserves a lot of credit because he worked tirelessly with us to make sure we got the funding from the province.
Scored the winning goal.
So I want to thank you, Irfan, for your dedication and work for Northeast Calgary for supporting this project. I cannot leave this opportunity without calling you up to join me here just to say maybe a few words, because you work so closely with me on this project. And as you're walking up, I want to thank Anila, who's done tremendous work in our community. She worked with me and Jean-Claude on the Public Safety Task Force. To have safer communities, we need better recreation. We need better opportunities for our kids to play sports in our community. So thank you, Anila, for your tremendous work at the Center for Newcomers and your tremendous leadership during COVID-19, and also your tremendous support of the Public Safety Task Force and the great work you've done. Irfan, if you could please say a few words.
Thank you so much, George, and good afternoon, everyone. As George mentioned, that when I was running in 2015, one of the many concerns that I heard on the doorsteps was about sporting facilities. And when I came to Genesis Center, I guess there are many other people who have worked on that, and I do want to give credit to them as well. One of them was Greg Steiner. He was board chair then, so that I met with Greg, and I guess Doug will be here. Doug was facilities manager. Doug And Brad Anderson used to be the CEO of Genesis Center. When I spoke to them, asked about these fields, they said that Genesis used to have these fields, but they reverted back to city. And then I reached out to George, that George, if we can get this field back to Genesis, I will be able to pull some money together, and that's where this partnership started. And I'm so incredibly proud to see this project through completion. So thank you each and everyone for making sure that we have the sporting facilities at par with other corners of the city. Thank you so much.
Give them a hand. There's a number of candidates out here, so please make sure you go meet many of the municipal candidates. I see one of the candidates running federally for the NDP, Gorinder's here as well, so make sure you say hello to him. He's here as well. I also want to thank another special person. I already did, but Mayor Nenshi, where are you? Mayor Nenshi, come up, please.
Excuse me. I was hugging people.
Yeah, you can hug me after. He's hugged me a lot. Mayor Nenshi's been an inspiration for me and many others in the city of Calgary, the first Muslim mayor of a Canadian city and in the Western Hemisphere, I can think. Give him a hand. His dedication and service to the city of Calgary and Northeast Calgary, we all know the great work you've done. And after your term of mayor is done, I know you have so much more great work to do for Calgarians in another capacity, maybe as a professor. Maybe you'll write a book, and you're going to do wonderful things for all of us. So I just want to thank you from myself and everybody here in the community who you've inspired over the number of years, and all the future leaders who get an opportunity to lead from the legacy that you've left behind of tremendous leadership and save us. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Your Worship, Mayor Nenshi. We have one more council meeting together, and it's been an honor and privilege to serve under your leadership.
Oh, COVID hug. Yeah.
Anita, back to you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.